Round 3 of the league. And we have not a great hand. We have 2 lands with the Sylvan Scrying, so that's 3 lands. We then have a hanger back with 3 big cards in my hand. So yeah, this deck can mulligan aggressively, because as I've said in my previous round, we have Nissa's Pilgrimage and Explosive Vegetation, who gives you 2 lands. So I just don't, I have to draw 3 or 4 mana ramps, or I'm gonna lose. So yeah, this is better. I now have a Nissa that gets me a 4th land, and then I have 4-drop removal, 4-drop ramp spell. So I need to draw a big spell, or I could draw a 3 mana ramp spell. But yeah, this is a keep at least. Alright, also get to Scry, which is good, because yeah, 3 mana. Do I want that? Not sure, because I might as well just play Nissa turn 3. Now I'm gonna put it on the bottom. I need to draw like a Ugin or something. I need a payoff spell with this hand. That's I'm not sure about that, but it's nice to play something on turn 3, but I have already a Nissa and a lot of other ramps, so I want to draw a big spell. Okay. Windswept could mean Megamorph, could mean Absan. We will see. They have a good start with the turn 1 play, which could become a 3/3. Nope. And this can actually activate the Warden still, because you can pay black for it, so I have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I think I want to thin my deck off of a land here. I need to draw a big spell. The way this hand developed, I'm kind of happy I threw away the map, because I haven't drawn anything good. So I can't block here. I mean, I could just to fog, but I don't think that's a good play. Because, yeah, black man activates the Warden. And he's gonna go for it. He didn't have a land. So now I get to either play... I think I'm gonna play Explosive Vegetation, because then I can flip Nissa next turn if he doesn't have a removal spell for it. So that's the advantage over playing a Hedron Archive. So I get my 2 forests, and maybe he has no way of dealing with Nissa here. That would be good. Otherwise I'm just gonna have to naturally draw something. So that was his draw for the turn. So maybe he just attacks me for 6 here. Yeah. So we are under pressure, but we will have a Nissa, that's good. Ooh, payoff spell. So anyway, I'm attacking first. So since I drew that, I'm kind of tempted to just make a 4/4. Because next turn, with the help of my 2 lands and Archive, I'm gonna get to play Ulamog. So yeah, I think making a 4/4 is good, and I want to get something good with Sylvan Scrying. I think this is the time where I chain Ulamog, so I'm gonna get Sanctum of Ugin. So I can chain Ulamogs, yes. Play my land, flip Nissa. And make a 4/4. Play a Hedron Archive. only way this turns out bad is if my opponent has some way to remove Hedron Archive. But I don't know, I mean an other end or something. It's not gonna happen though. I mean my opponent can kill Nissa, but it's fine. Don't really need it since I'm chaining together Ulamogs here. Or at least that's the plan. Other than that, other than Utter End, I can't really think of a card that kills off the archive. Sure, Morph. Are we attacking? Yeah, guess. Ah, he's attacking me. Interesting. Oh well. Let's plus Nissa. I got another Sanctum. Guess I might as well play Forest and conceal my Ugin for now. So I have 11 mana, so I'm just gonna sack one Sanctum. And I don't need to get rid of the Warden if I stay back with this guy, so I think I'm gonna remove the white land and a Morph. But I want to get rid of the Morph, I think. And then I'm move Morph and a white land. And sacrifice one Sanctum. Get Ulamog, but I don't want to sacrifice a second one because then I can't cast Ulamog next turn. So. And it's my opponent's turn now. Not attacking, I want to play it a little safe. So let's play. I have 11 mana, so let's play an offshoot in case I hit the land with Nissa. It did, cool. I play a land. And then can attack with both my creatures. Okay. Yeah, that was... My opponent stumbled a little bit and that was enough. So this is probably Absan. I'm judging from my opponent's lands. I mean, there are no other decks that play Warden. That is, have those dual land, Sunken Hollow and Smoldering Marsh. So, against Absan, you could put in Rending Volley to deal with an Offensa, to slow down the clock. I don't know if I like that too much. Ugin is your best card against them often. But you might want the fourth Ulamog. Because it could be good at some points. And I think I take out like a hanger back or something. I don't like that card very much against them. Because you really want to hit the payoff card. Could put in this Fog, can be pretty good. And maybe take out something like a Sylvan Scrying or something. I'm not sure how I should sideboard in this matchup. But this Fog can be good sometimes. And the offshoots are a necessary evil, but they're not that great, so I'm gonna remove one and put in like a Winds instead. Yeah. I think that's fine. Although, yeah. Okay, this is a hand that plays Scrying turn 2, gets me a Temple and casts a bunch of explosive vegetations. So I have a lot of draws, so I think I keep this, but it's not a great hand. That was probably a good draw. So now my plan is to play Hangerback turn 2 and then Scrying plus buff it up on turn 3. Let's see. Warden and another land. Alright. 2 Wardens. Yeah. That's a lot of Sanctums, that's not good. I think I can play 1 and Hangerback. Or some Syndicate boosters coming up. And I think I don't block here, I wanna get 2 tokens. Gives me something to do next turn. So I'm just gonna take my medicine this turn. Even though it would be nice to quote-unquote time walk my opponent. Maybe he has nothing better to do anyway, so... Yeah, okay. So that worked out. Alright. There is a good card. Okay. So now I cast Sylvan Scrying for a temple. Or I always call it temple. I can't help myself. Shrine, of course. And play the shrine. And pass. Because I want to block and pump my creature. Could run into Dromoka's command, but it's not a disaster. Gonna have Ugin in 2 or 3 turns, which should be good here. So I block like this. If my opponent pumps, I pump and get 2 tokens. That should buy me a decent amount of time. Oh, well, I can't play it this turn because I have to play Vegetation this turn, but it's gonna gain me some life next turn. Get my mountain and a forest. And I'm probably double jumping this turn. Next turn I could actually play Ugin, I just realized that. It's fun. That was a nice little bonus. Opponent has no black mana. Can't get black mana from Windswept Heat, I don't think. Yep, just double jump here. Even though it would be nice to keep them around. You know, they are just sitting targets for Dromoka's command. So my opponent's best play this turn is probably to play a Morph, because it doesn't die to Ugin minus. But he doesn't have anything great to get back. Okay. That's a thing. If he wants to play around Ugin, he should make an emblem. But maybe he can't afford to play around that. Guess I play Haven just to get less annoying triggers. And I don't want to sacrifice that just yet, because I need the mana to cast my cards. In a couple of turns I could sacrifice if I ever draw anything else, but now I'm -4. I should be in good shape. Actually, maybe I should have sacrificed it, but because I don't have any other big colorless spell. Maybe that was a bad play. This probably was a bad play. I'm learning this deck. I'm a little new. Alright, let's just plus Ugin. Cast Jadi. Play a land. And explosive. I probably messed up this game by not sacrificing the land. Just realized I didn't have any other spells to play. And my opponent is very annoyed. Yeah. It's not gonna... I don't understand why people whine in the chat, because I don't care too much. I mean, I've been through this a lot of times. And then my opponent draws the black. Alright. I'm more annoyed that I misplayed. That was ridiculously bad. At the very least, I can get back Ugin with Haven if my opponent kills it. I could exile Ugin and then get it back, but that seems... Actually, that's probably the play, right? So I play Sanctum. Gain my life. I can then -5 Ugin, which puts it in my graveyard. I then can get it back with Haven of the Spirit Dragon. And then cast it and get my Ulamog finally. That's probably the play. So... were I to do that, I would have 9 mana left, so there would be no way I could cast Nissa's Pilgrimage first. So let's just -5. To get Ugin back. And then cast it. And now I'm going to sacrifice, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm only going to sacrifice 1. If I can cast 1 Ulamog, then I don't really need to. I can then sacrifice the Sanctum at that point. So. And let's ding my opponent. So I can sacrifice my next Sanctum next turn. Yeah, I have been very fortunate with my matchup so far, playing against green-based mid-range decks, or slightly aggressive, but I mean, this is an Absent deck, but still. Okay, that was a little bit unfortunate. So I did not play around that card either. So I could have sacrificed my second Sanctum, but then I couldn't have cast Ulamog next turn. So that did not work out so well. He probably can't beat Ugin Ultimate. Yeah, I'm learning this deck, so I'm making some misplays, but that's why we play, right? So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna play round 4 or 5 very soon.